Hi, I'm Buck WSR Weezer, and I'm coming at you today in collaboration with Nancy's Garden Soap Co. because we are in soap mold crisis mode. Ah! We have a little problem. We've got a soap mold, and I showed you step by step in a previous video how to build this wooden soap mold. I'll link to that video right above my head. Do you see it coming across? Suggested. Also, I'll link to it at the end of the video if you want to see how we made this. But we've encountered a problem. The base, made out of 1x pine, has warped. And now it's making soaps such as you see here on the table in front of us that are wider at the bottom and more narrow at the top. See that? And I thought about, well, you can see what has happened is the board has kind of gone concave like that, with the result that the two sides are closer together at the top than they are at the bottom. The other problem with that is when you put the end caps on, because the board's warped, there's a little gap here at the bottom, and the soap wants to seep out.
So here's a close-up of the gap, right?
Right here.
Go at the bottom.
The gap is a problem, if it seeps out, but I really think the main problem is our misshapen soap bars. So what I want to do today is talk you through our proposed solution, and simply that solution is going to be replace the base, this base board of our soap mold. And what I did is I went out to Home Depot and looked at the options. I thought maybe I need a harder board. I looked at poplar. I don't really know if that was any harder than pine. I also went out and looked at oak, but that was very expensive. So what I ended up doing was getting this 4-foot long pine. It's actually a stair, big stair tread.
How thick is it?
But this is like an inch thick or 3/4 of an inch thick.
I think it's at least an inch.
It's significantly thicker. Yeah, it's about an inch thick. It's significantly thicker than the 1x that we used originally, which is about a 1/2 inch thick. And I'm hoping that this thicker piece of pine will be less prone to warp. So I've drawn the dimensions, and I'm going to cut it, and then we're just going to transfer the two sides, the two hinge sides from the old base onto the
You know what you
new
paid for that?
base. I think it was like $12.50.
All right, and the oak was $4 a
It was
foot,
like $4.75 per linear foot.
and it was 12 inches wide.
It was like eight inches wide, I'd say, 1x8.
1x8.
Yeah. Well, what's nice about this is I'll actually get two bases, and with this leftover piece, maybe two sides for another soap mold.
Cool.
All right, so I'm going to go get the saw out, cut these, sand them down, and we'll transfer the sides over to the new base. Okay, we've taken our 1-inch thick piece of pine and cut it to the right size, sanded it down, and I have also outlined lightly in pencil the inner dimensions of the soap mold. So now it's a matter of transferring these hinged sides from the old base and attaching them to the new base. So we will remove the screws. The hinges right there. Alright, so there's the lines that will be our guide. Set that up on here.
Can you turn it towards us?
Oh, can I turn it towards us?
Thank you.
Make sure it's where I want it, and then we shall draw trace out the holes where the hinges line up. All right. Now we're going to drill some pilot holes, some small holes. Let's go to 5/64. Nope, let's make it even smaller than that. Let's go to 1/16. That's the smallest bit that I've got. And we'll drill them out. Don't have to go but about a ½ inch deep. And now we shall attach the side.
You're just setting them in a little bit, and then you're gonna drill them with the power tool.
I'm gonna start them real quick by hand, and then I'll.
So 3 per each side.
Yes, there are. Do them completely.
All right, we can come back when you're done. Side.
But this is just such riveting footage.
Get it riveting.
All right, pause it. Taking off the second side, off of the old warped base. Okay, we're lining up the second side on our new base. And I
Turn
want
a
to
little
just
bit.
make sure that these fit in there just nicely. Wow, these end caps sit nice and flat. That's going to be really nice. Because you don't want soap that looks like this now, do you? Alright, we're tracing out the holes in the hinge, and now we will drill some pilot holes.
How's it look? That's the old one?
This is the old one.
Flip it over. Let it
You
work
see
the other
how
way.
it rocks?
Yeah.
That's the indication that it's bowed.
Yeah. Nuts. I hope this one doesn't.
Hopefully we'll have better luck with this thicker board. I think we will. I mean, I guess there's other materials that we could investigate using for something like this. Wood is fairly easy to work with. Don't mind if I sit down.
Go ahead. Don't mind if I pause the video.
Alright, so we've attached both sides. It sits nice and flat, unlike our old board that rocks like a seesaw. It looks pretty square now. Does it look square to you? The end caps fit nice and sit flat. So you don't need to worry about like the product leaking. I feel like that's pretty good.
Cool.
How's that feel to you?
Looks great. Can't wait to use it.
That's great. So, we'll have to repurpose this guy for something else less critical. And we won't end up with soap that's narrow at the top and wide at the bottom. Although honestly, I got no problem using this. So, that's it. And thank you for watching. I'm Buck WSR Weezer. Please subscribe to my channel. Or if you're watching this on Nancy's Garden Soap Co., you can subscribe to her channel. But she's got plenty of subscribers. I could use a few more. Thank you for watching. See ya.
I think you should come. Yeah, I got you in it. We're gonna get the girls to, but you're not coming this way, right?
I'll probably come around this way to show this board. You'll need to be able to take a close-up of this soap.
Alright, let's go. Girls, can you turn the volume down? Are you putting this on your channel or mine?
Both.
I got palm oil behind you.
You want me to
Move
move it?
that, yeah.
You want these here for like suggested selling?
I don't think that's going to be in it. You're okay. Oh, I'm recording.